Good morning, everyone. Well, it may not be morning to you, but welcome to my video, and I'm so happy that you're joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a pumpkin patch, and especially hello to my Windsor Park students that I miss so much. I'm glad you're with me today. This pumpkin patch was drawn with 1-point perspective. Here's the 1 point where all the lines are drawn to. It helps give the artist a feeling of depth. And also I used size to achieve that effect, where I drew the pumpkins really large at the bottom. And as they go higher in the picture and toward the dot, they get smaller and smaller. So that's another technique that gives a feeling of depth. Another technique that I used is making the pumpkins have a certain kind of line, so that it would give the pumpkin so it would look like a form and not just a flat circle, and make it look more three-dimensional. So the first thing we're going to do is get a half sheet of paper. I like to use a half sheet of paper because it's easier for me when I make the videos. But you can use a full sheet if you would like. And I'm going to use a ruler. You can use a straight edge if you would like edge of a folder, edge of a book, whatever you have. And we're going to draw a horizon line about 1/3 of the way down. And then you're going to draw a line going horizontal across. And the horizon line is where the sky meets the land. And then somewhere in the middle, you can put a little dot. Doesn't have to be right in the middle. That's our 1 point. And then you're going to draw a line going vertical, straight down. And then I'm going to divide this section of land up with 2 lines. So the first line, I'm going to make it go almost to the corner of the paper, but not right to the corner, because actually that's bad composition to make it go straight to the corner. And then you're going to make the other line about halfway between here and here. So start at the dot, at the point, and then make the other line. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just do the best you can. And then just have fun with it. And so now that is other side, same thing on the other side. You're going to draw a line from the dot to not the corner, but almost to the corner. And then one more line dividing up this section right here in half, so about right there. You can put a little dot with your pencil if you want to. And then where'd that little dot go? Okay, I did it so lightly I couldn't even see it. Okay. There. Okay, so now it's already looking like some kind of a farmer's field, right? And then the next step I like to do is the pumpkins. So I like to do the ones at the bottom first. That's what you're going to do first, because those are the biggest. And they're in the front. So when you draw the pumpkins, you're going to draw... Oh, I wish I would have used a pencil now. If you used a Sharpie, you can't really change it. But if you used a pencil, you can erase a little bit of this line right here. I'm going to use white out. And you can make this first pumpkin right here really huge. See how this first pumpkin right here goes over the line? Okay, we don't have to keep our pumpkins in the row. You can overlap it a little to make it appear larger. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it really huge. So I'm gonna draw a curve, start in the middle, curve line going all the way across. Or if you just did it with Sharpie and like I did, and you don't have white out, you can just make it that size inside your space. And then this side, I'm gonna make it go all the way to the line and curve it down. So that's my pumpkin shape. Remember, pumpkins aren't perfect, so you just do the best you can. They're not a perfect circle. They're an organic shape, so then you're going to draw the stem. And I like to make mine curve down because these are pumpkins that are still on the farm growing. And then I'm going to draw a curved line, make sure it's curved, and another curved line from the top, and one more dividing up that space. Then it appears that my pumpkin is really huge. And I can even do some of these little vine things that are kind of nice. Okay, so then the other pumpkin in the front, so you always do everything at the bottom first. So this one is, let me draw the stem first. There's so many different ways to do it. Okay, and then a curved line going down, curved line going around, all the way around, okay? And then you're going to draw a curved line from the stem. I'll just do like 2 main lines. Oops, my easel's in the way. And then another line or 2 on the sides. So the lines in the middle are very big. The shape in the middle, I should say, are really big because they're close to us. Okay, so now what's the next pumpkin that's closest to us? I would say this one, right? So I'm going to draw that middle shape. Leave it open at the top, and then a line on the side, and then another one, and then another line on this side, and now I can do my stem. So you can do the stem first or second. It's up to you how you want to do it. Make it go on this side this time. Okay, so that one's okay. And then the next one, I think that's the biggest, is this one. This one's over on its side. So I'm just going to draw this one as a circle first, and then I will change it into a form with the lines, leaving it open at the top. Okay, now I'm going to put my stem so it sort of looks like the bottom of a tree trunk. And then the stem goes in. Okay, there. That even could be a little tomato, right? And then a curved line here, a curved line here. Make sure it's curved. So on this side, the line curves this way, along with the side of the pumpkin up there. On this one, the line curves this way, the opposite way. Okay, now I can put one more right there, and one more right there. And I see I'm not putting a whole lot of lines. I just put 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines in it, and that's it. And then I'll put the vine and some grass. We'll do the grass later. Okay, so we're gonna do some more pumpkins. You know, pumpkins grow on their side in a garden or on a farm. That's why when you pick one out at the grocery store, there's usually a very flat side, because that's where it was growing on the ground. Not always. Sometimes the pumpkins are so perfect, I'm wondering how they get them like that. Because I'm I've noticed over the years the pumpkins are getting more and more perfectly shaped. I guess the farmers have a little secret. Okay. So now I'm going to go to medium-sized pumpkins. Stem. Okay, one more over here. There's just a lot of pumpkins. I'm sorry if this is a long video. It takes time to do good art, right? So if you rush through it, probably won't look that good. But if you take your time, it's gonna look real nice. I'll put a big, medium-sized one over here. Here's my stem. And then one line curving this way and one line curving that way. And I left this shape kind of big so it would look like it was close to us. And then a vine. And I didn't put any leaves on the vines because I don't remember what pumpkin leaves look like. I should have researched it and found out. So I just left them. Okay, so now my pumpkins are going to start getting smaller. A lot smaller. As it goes toward the dot, they get a lot smaller. Oops, my hand's shaky. I have a bumpy pumpkin over there. That one wasn't very good. There. Okay. Curve line on that side, curve line on that side. And maybe one in the back. There. Smaller. It's a lot easier to do the small ones. One more. So after I do the little pumpkin, I'll show you one right here. Curve line on that side, curve line the other way on that side. Sometimes I add an extra little curve on the side and it makes the pumpkin shape look better. I think I'll do that right here. Okay, so little tiny ones back here. Oh gosh. Okay, there, that's good, that's good. I'm doing pretty good. Mushy hand. Okay, so there's what we have so far at the bottom of the horizon line. Now I'm going to put some trees and a barn. You can put whatever you would like. You don't have to put trees in a barn. You can put a little house if you wish. Just something that's in the distance. I think I'll put a little house because it'll make the video go a little quicker. Okay, it kind of looks like a church. I didn't mean for it to, but okay, that's all right. It can be a church if we want it to be. Okay, so then some more trees. Put one over here on the side. It's okay to have things going off the edge of your paper. Sometimes that's actually really good to do that. So then I'm going to put some bushes. Notice I haven't put the sun yet. And I put the bushes behind the house. When I bump into the tree, I stop and continue on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to put the curve line for the sun. There we go. Okay, so now back to my ruler again, where the point is. I'm going to put a straight line going up for the rays of the sun. And I'm using the point to guide me so I know I start at the point and now I make the straight line of the ray from the point, the sun's ray. If I bump into a tree, I just simply stop and continue on the other side. Line up your ruler with the point, and then I can't go straight from the point because there's bushes in the way, so I'm going to do it here and here. So that sun ray goes behind. Let's see, I can put one more here, line it up with the point, and there, okay. So then this one, same thing. So it doesn't go straight from the point. You have to skip a space because there is a house in the way here. It takes a little while. And then I used watercolors to color mine. I really enjoyed painting mine the other day. I made them darker at the bottom and darker green under each pumpkin so it would make it look like it had a shadow underneath each pumpkin. So you can use, if you have paint, you can use watercolor paint, or if you don't have any, you can use crayons or colored pencils, whatever you have. This is my watercolor set that I like. It's washable Crayola watercolors. But you can use whatever you have. And that's how you draw a pumpkin patch with 1 point perspective and a feeling of depth and size and form to create the realistic kind of view of it. And then I painted my sky in rainbow colors and rainbow order. So I hope you have fun making yours now. And if you want to show it to me, my email is the same as my YouTube channel. It's Mrs. S artroom@gmail.com. Only in the YouTube channel there's a space in between Mrs. S Artroom. In my Gmail it's just, here, I'll show it to you. If you want to email it to me, I would love to see it. Mrs. S, capital S, capital A, art room at Gmail. I think, do you have to put .com? I don't think so. Okay, so anyway, that's my, here, this has to be big. That's my email address. If you want to email me, I would love to hear from you. And thanks for watching today. And I'm going to make another video soon. Okay, bye-bye.